Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We're back today. It's Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
We're also here with
Jerome.
And once again, we'll be talking about HBO's limited miniseries, The Night Of.
He always gets a smile on his face when he says limited miniseries.
We're on part 6, Samson and Delilah.
I take it you didn't know that.
I did not. I knew it.
Pick up your
I
notes
knew
to
it.
figure that out.
I knew the title, but I needed a little refresher. I meant to ask you before we jumped in this whole
Oh, so he wasn't
podcast.
ready.
Yeah, he wasn't ready.
Interesting.
Yeah, I was cutting my pubes.
Wow.
Ew.
Yeah, yeah, good stuff, right?
Right.
Right.
All right, so
Well, first off,
oh, Jesus Christ.
did you guys like this episode?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Okay,
I liked
good.
it a lot.
Me too.
I mean, there wasn't really too much not to like.
Well, no, I just pick your guys' brain a little bit,
Right.
since that's what usually I am, the test, like the lab rat.
The lab rat.
Just kidding, baby.
So it starts off with Stone cleaning the litter pan
Oh, yeah, for his goddamn cat.
on the kitchen
On the
counter.
kitchen counter.
Yeah. Angela freaked out about that.
Disgusting.
It's pretty gross. And then there was something about the Nas trial on the TV in the background.
Yeah, I think it was Nancy Grace.
It could have been.
I
I
think
mean,
it
they've
was.
shown her like 10 times, but it
know.
was like too far away.
But yeah, I thought that was quite. I saw that. I'm like, why is he fucking doing that on the kitchen counter?
Yeah, I mean, you could do it anywhere else.
Like in
He's
the
a big guy.
bathroom.
And you pick it up and take it to the kitchen counter. Like he had to walk down the hall.
I mean, I get him not wanting to do it in that room where the cat is because he's
I'll
allergic.
do it in the fucking
but-
hall.
No, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go grab this and I'm gonna take care of this
It's like
shitter box at the kitchen counter.
you need to train that cat to go in the bathroom and take a shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My uncle had a cat like that
Like, take a shit.
that could shit and piss in the toilet and he would flush.
Wow.
The cat or your uncle?
No, the cat.
That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Yeah. Especially because we can't
Yeah.
even train a 2-year-old to do that. No, I'm just kidding.
Never can. He did that today.
He flushed?
Yeah.
Nice.
Whoa, that's a big deal.
All right, so there's that. You got Freddie smoking some stuff. And you thought he's going to like overdose or something.
I did.
right?
I thought he was gonna like OD.
That didn't cross my mind.
I didn't cross my mind
I
either.
mean,
that
like
would be
as soon as
crazy if
he
he did die,
as
though,
soon
like-
as he
Yeah.
takes a hit, he's like gone, like fucking out. Like, well, I don't.
No,
What do you? Is that crack? What is that? Meth, coke? What is it? Crack rock?
I don't know. They never really said
called it
what
an
it was,
8-ball.
right?
Well, whatever it is, it's some good shit because as
Well,
soon
it
as
came
he,
straight out of Petey's mom's vagina.
yeah, well, as soon as he takes the hit,
That could
it's
be a
like
song.
No, couldn't.
as soon as he takes the hit, he's like off in fucking La La Land.
Yeah, you know what I was thinking when he was doing that, and like I think it shows it like later in the show because he's got like his aluminum foil and then his like scattered
He was
drug stuff all over the
burnt
place.
the shit out of that aluminum foil.
I'm like, what do you do with all that trash?
Probably just hands it to a guard or something.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
toss
I
it for him.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
Or,
just
or
throws it
gives
in
it to
a
like
bag.
a lackey and they just walk away.
John Lackey?
No, one of his little goons.
God.
Oh boy.
He dropped goon. And then he gives Nas a cell phone.
Says you earned it.
Nas is like, thank you, man.
The good one. I like how you said the good one.
Did
There was like four of them on the table.
Oh, I just noticed that Nas was like, took it to heart. Like, oh, thanks, man. No clue.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit. I think he deserves something after swallowing that, though. I mean, you know what I mean? Like,
Well, yeah, especially
But-
because like if he asked him to do another favor, he'd be like, "Well, I didn't get anything in return last time."
yeah, exactly.
Right.
It's like you have to feed the beast, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, AMC.
Show the
Or
cross.
is it A&E?
It's AMC.
Okay.
Oh boy.
So the mom has an interview for a job, and like the lady's like doing the interview, she recognizes her. Hey, you're the mom of the killer. She didn't say killer, but she just has no openings, and the mom's like, I'll do anything, pretty much. And it kind of just shows like basic. It's kind of like
That pride. Right? Is that what you
oh
got?
no, yeah. I mean, yeah, no. What I was gonna say is like it's just showing each character like what they're up to, kind of like
A little update, like,
yeah.
Here's what I don't know her name.
Because like next it goes to Box, and he's like with a bunch of cops, and they're like looking up his Facebook.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And like that one comment was something I forget what.
Thank you. I owe you for an eternity or something like that.
Something to that effect, yeah. And he's like, what does that mean? And, you know, maybe he gave him like $1 at lunch or something.
Or a blowjob at lunch.
Right.
You know, Nas and his blowjobs.
And then, like, Nas doesn't get the phone idea. Someone comes up to him and says, hey, can I use your phone? And he's like, nah, it's my phone.
Oh, yeah. He's like, what phone? What are you talking about?
And then the DA is talking to some expert, I guess, drug person, trying to figure out, like, how fucked up he was that night. And, like, the lady's like, well, that's a lot of drugs. And then she was, well, could he do something and not remember? She's like, and then it seems like every time they have, like, an expert, they're like, I could pretty much make it go whichever way you want it to go.
It's like they're on the fence.
Yeah.
And they're just like, well, what way do you want me to, what do you want me to say?
Yeah.
Same thing with that, the guy in the morgue.
Yeah, he's like, well, what do you want it to be?
Was that this episode?
No, it was like...
That was last episode, wasn't it?
1 or 2 ago, something like that, yeah.
The guy in the morgue where
but he
they were trying to figure out...
How do you want me to say it?
Yeah.
Which is shitty as fuck.
Yeah, because it was about the stab wound in his hand or her hand, right?
It's only shitty because we think Nas is.
No. It's shitty.
It's shitty either way because he's not doing his job. Like, he should be able to tell you straight up how, like, yes or no, not how do you want me to answer that.
I'm saying if the guy's, like, guilty, though, who cares if he's, like, helping the prosecution.
Right.
Yeah, but if he does that, just
but everyone deserves
the guy's
a fair
guilty,
trial.
then what's saying he's not doing when the guy's not guilty, and then he makes the guy guilty.
No,
because
right.
the United States can't say innocent until proven guilty. You have a system that works this way.
I mean, you can say that.
And I'm coming,
no
and just so you know, I'm coming more and more to grips that we're not going to know what the fuck happened.
You're almost obsessed with that.
No, I am too. I don't think we're gonna find out.
I'm just saying, like, I've come to terms that, like, I'm prepared to just be
disappointed,
thoughtless, and numb at the end of the show.
I'll be very disappointed if we don't find out what happened.
Will you join us, episode 8 podcast, if there is no?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay,
still, but
all right.
I'll be.
I'll be
very
mad.
mad.
There's probably be more to talk about.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, he said that he would be very disappointed.
Well, just because he's disappointed doesn't mean he has
stuff
to say.
I just wanted to make sure.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though. That's my input, is that if you two don't think there's, like, an ending, so to speak, you'll have more to bitch about.
Right.
That's true. Which
I will just do a rant.
If it's not like that.
We'll each have 2 10-minute rants.
He starts the timer, start going.
I mean, I'm not trying to defend the show, so don't get me wrong. If it doesn't have an ending, I'll decide then if I don't like it.
No, yeah.
Do you think at this point in the show we're going to find out what happened that night?
Yes.
And is that just
do you think we'll know who the killer is?
Yeah. It's not, what happened that one night?
Do you think we'll know who the killer is by the end of the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Good. Glad you think that.
I strongly think we won't. I just think they're going to be... I either think they're going to be like, oh, he did it, and then we're going to be like, oh, no, he didn't do it, and, like, we'll know, like...
Like, you think it's just going to come to an abrupt end when the trial is over?
No.
I don't know.
I don't know
what's going to... I was asking Jerome.
I
was kind of, like, just going off of what he was saying.
I'm just partly afraid they're going to be like, oh, yeah, this guy did it, and then just going to show him in jail, and then, like, maybe do, like, a flash forward or something, and, like, show that he's still in jail, like, years later or something. Maybe even show him getting released.
But see, here's one way I think... Well, I don't necessarily think, but I could see the show going where Nas dies in prison from, like, an overdose or something.
Oh, that'd be interesting, yeah.
I mean, because then at that point, do you even move forward with the case?
That'd be, like, at the end
who would be on trial?
Or
That's what I mean. Like, it just would get pinned on him.
What if, like, at the end of episode, like, towards the end of episode 8, he overdoses in prison and dies?
And they're like, oh, never mind.
I was going to say, right when they figure out that, like, he's innocent. So, like, he's in jail, he's in prison and dies, and then they figure out he's innocent, and that's how it ends.
would definitely show it's a fucked up system.
Yeah, and like, oh, if it wasn't for us, like, earlier, we could have got this kid not to die.
Yeah. Although he's always been a druggie. He started with Adderall. So
Oh, yeah. I think Adderall's a little different than doing crack.
Because I'm a
and
drug
saying-
addict. I was actually prescribed Adderall, though.
yeah, I wish you still were.
You can give me some. I'll take it.
Oh, am I a pharmacist?
I think you work with some. You're not homies with any of them?
No.
But hey,
And I don't think it works that way.
I got this guy.
I know the guy who's
We do a podcast together. He
And he
cannot fucking sit
He
still.
tried to take apart a bed while we did the podcast.
Birdcast?
No.
Yes.
Hey, and I did say birdfish.
That's true. We
whatever
did say
the other day.
birdfish. Or
When I listened to it, I made sure I was like, oh, shit, I did.
Wasn't it a podfish?
Podfish.
podfish,
Yeah.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I said bird. So, and then Stone goes to see a doctor in old Chinatown.
Yeah, he gives him some for his dick and some for his foot, right?
I didn't
Yeah.
think he was going to say he could help him.
Yeah, I didn't either. I thought he was
Because,
like,
like, they let that, like, linger for...
quite a while.
Like, the guy was just, like, staring at him, looking at his feet, looking at him, and I'm like, he's not going to be able to fucking help him.
Nice.
I was kind of glad that, like, after he gets that medicine and all that later on, like, it actually works for him. He was a little sick of his feet and all that
No
shit going on.
shit. Jesus.
Like,
fuck.
I was kind of over it.
See, I like him a lot, so I didn't
Well,
really
I
it
like
didn't
him, but
bother
I don't want to hear his feet stories or anything.
me. His feet stories.
Like him walking, like I don't know. I was kind of sick of it. I want to know.
No, I was glad it worked, too, just because I wanted it to work for him.
And you know
Yeah.
that doctor's going to be a lot wealthier.
Oh yeah, because he
$300 bucks.
Yeah, he told everybody to go over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave him like a pot. I like that. He's like, "Can you help me?" He's like, "Yes."
And then
He's like, "Does it taste good?" No.
that's all he said.
Do you take a check? No.
Cachonne.
Yeah, he was like really angry about all of their.
I don't think he was angry. I think that's just how he talked.
Yeah, I think
maybe.
his
And he didn't speak very good English, so he
Yeah.
had very limited vocabulary to speak.
Oh yeah, so yeah.
So then it goes back to jail. Nas is getting a little sin tattoo tatted on his.
Which do you think
fingers.
that was a good idea?
Fucking retarded.
No, it's almost as dumb as breaking back into the murder scene.
Yeah,
Probably
Well,
not.
So
but
now-
I don't know what. Like, I wish they showed us his decision-making process when he was getting that. Like, what was going through his mind? He's like, "Yeah, I'll get a tattoo that says sin or prison."
Yeah, of
Maybe-
that of all words to
If-
get
maybe
tattooed.
If you turn it upside down, it says nice.
What-
Niz.
It'd be Niz.
Yeah.
But,
Of
like,
all
yeah.
words to get, that's
like-
probably
like,
one of the
like,
worst
I want
ones.
to know, like, why'd they choose that for him? And like,
At least
what-
he didn't
like,
get stabbed.
That's, I guess, or like the victim's name.
yeah,
Everybody on
Andrea.
on this hand, I, and then stabbed her
That I got.
Yeah.
I don't know what.
22 times.
Like, did
Or, I mean, I
eventually
guess-
did they show like anybody else seeing that or no? Not yet.
I don't think anyone has seen it yet.
What do you think the reactions are gonna be when they see his tattoo?
Well, I honestly, I don't think it'll even come up
Really?
because he went to court. Like he shows up in court, and Stone didn't.
They didn't look at his fingers.
Yeah,
That's true. I mean, I guess how often
mean,
are they
it's
gonna be
pretty-
looking at his knuckles? But
right.
When he's sitting there going like this,
This is true.
and they're listening to all the cops.
I
talk
guess he
shit.
could have been worse. He could have got like a teardrop.
that's true.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't know what he was thinking.
I don't think he was thinking.
He should have got a tattoo of Freddy.
Oh my god.
He got some
Okay,
tattoo on
get-
his arm
get
too.
like
What
a-
the fuck was that?
Oh, it was.
And we'll get to that.
Oh, okay.
Do you like need to know something about that?
No, I just wrote it down.
Sounded very
Oh.
conspicuous.
Yeah, I thought you were like, oh, I got a theory
Oh,
about that.
we'll get to that. Just wait.
I was kind of just fucking with you.
Oh, okay. Nick fucking with us. Talking to you, Nick and Josh.
Yeah. So, Freddy explains the phone game to him. It's not that I just gave you a phone to call your mommy.
Yeah.
It's a fucking cash machine.
$10 a minute is what he said. That is an expensive
Yeah,
fucking
it's pretty
phone.
expensive.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. They're in prison, so yeah, Freddy's making his money, but fuck me. I don't think I'd make very many phone calls.
Yeah, unless it was like I really need to tell him something and like make it snappy.
And do you think Nas has to pay when he wants to use it, or
I don't think he does.
like, do you think that's just like?
I think that's the privilege of carrying
okay,
the phone.
I got you. I just didn't know.
Or that good
I mean,
night,
I-
or that good night later in the episode cost him $10.
No shit.
So speaking of the good night, Chandra watches the gas station video, and then decides on her own to go visit the dude that you...
The hearse driver.
The second that came up, me and him were like, "Oh my god, Hess is gonna have a field day with this."
Yeah. Now, so before you give us your...
No, we'll talk about this, and then I'll bring it up. Don't worry. Oh. But do what you got to do. Say what you got to say.
No, thank you.
I'm not like itching to.
I still don't think he had anything to do with murdering her.
I feel like them bringing him back though and some of that, he has to know something, or I don't know, somehow be involved in something with it, like for them, because they could have just saw the footage and they could have said, "Oh, we interviewed him, there's nothing" or whatever. But to bring him back and do that whole scene,
maybe
I feel like there's got to be something. Because like, what's the point of doing all that if they're never going to go back to him again?
I think it was just showing how creepy somebody who paints dead bodies would be.
What same thing could be said about Dwayne Reed though?
I guess
CVS. I guess that's
fucking
true.
Walgreens.
Well, I mean, no, all that was weird. Like I don't know. I feel like there's more questions for that than they answered, which is why I feel like they're going to go back to those things too. I feel like they have to at least
they're
somehow.
Slowly running out of time because there's 2 episodes left.
But you know what I mean? Like we still have questions about like what happened with all that, and we have no clue.
I took it as he's a lonely fucking creepy dude that got fucking hurt by some women. And he's, like, taking it out on her. And he sees the chance to be creepy with her. Mm-hmm. And scares the shit out of her.
What point does that play to the story, though? Like, why?
I don't know why.
From them, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, though?
No, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. I got that, too, from it. I was just saying, like, from, like, them making an episode and, like, it all connects, like, to one big story. What is he, like...
I mean, I don't know. I can't answer that. Maybe it's just a diversion on the road to...
I guess, yeah, it could be like a red herring. Like oh, could it be this guy or something? But who knows? So what's your big thing, Hess?
Do you want to wait till the end?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
We can keep going.
Is there a reason you want to wait till the end? Does it have to do?
No, I don't necessarily want to wait.
I mean, we can
to the end or anything.
I might have some theories at the end. Who knows?
Okay.
So then, I guess it's like the next morning or whatever. Stone drinks his little Ovaltine shake.
Which, how good do you think that tasted?
Do you remember what I said when we watched it? I'm like, you better fucking drink that. That shit cost you $300.
Yeah.
And I'm not a cheap fuck like you.
Shit.
I'm not really sure what you said.
You know it has to taste like garbage.
Yeah, that had the look on his face and how it looked. That could not have tasted good at all.
Yeah, so he drinks it, powers it down. Then Chandra comes over and she's scared. Just run. He's like, I don't need to see you right now. And she just comes in, doesn't ask to come in. She's just scared. And then she even says that she
kept like looking over her shoulder too.
Well, yeah, the guy freaked her.
I know. I got that.
So like, but she gave him her card. I thought that was kind of funny.
Even though like I scared her, she still gave her.
Yeah.
Card?
Yeah.
So if he is the killer, she's next.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool. The night of part 2, he frames somebody else.
Oh my god.
Throws fucking cigarettes.
The night of part 2, Nas gets framed again.
He's like, son of a bitch.
It's literally the next day, like right after he gets freed.
If that's the case, he really should have taken that plea deal.
That's true.
So, and then it goes back to Box. He's still looking at, like, the Facebook feed. So, like, it makes you wonder, like, when he says, hey, wonder what that means. Like, nothing came of that, but then later he's still looking at Facebook.
Yeah, like...
and he notices that he switched schools. So then he goes and talks to the coach of the basketball team that Nas was on.
Which I don't think helped Nas' case a little bit.
No. So apparently Nas threw someone down the stairs and then had to leave school because he got kicked out.
Yeah. Another thing we didn't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
another thing that makes him look bad that we didn't know.
Right. And that we wouldn't suspect.
Yeah. They did a pretty good job making him look like a kid who wouldn't do anything in the beginning.
He's a fantastic actor at this point in time. If you look at what he's doing now, there's times where he looks just pure criminal, and at the beginning of the show,
he looked like an innocent kid, like a college kid.
Yeah, like fucking Bambi or something.
I don't think he looked like a deer.
You said, "Oh, deer, look at him."
I don't think I did.
So I guess, like, the next scene, Stone and Chandra are at a bar, and they're, like, talking about jury selection, like, who you shouldn't take. She pounds down, like, 3 drinks and doesn't even look like she's paying attention to him at all. No, go ahead.
What?
I was just going to say, this scene made me very uncomfortable.
Why?
Why?
I thought he was, like, going to fucking try to take her ass home.
Oh, you thought like he was gonna fuck her?
Just, I mean, like, he, gently touched her hand and...
Yeah, I don't think he even...
I mean, I don't know if that was, like, his...
That made Hess feel uncomfortable.
I've never heard him say that before in his life. Oh my
Well,
God.
this is the guy that shit in his backyard.
And would shit in your corner right now.
Yeah, and yet that made him uncomfortable.
Right.
Well, it was just like, what? What is this? Like, no.
My favorite part was when she's like, my boyfriend left me. He's like, oh, fuck that. This is important. And that's what he said. So, I mean, he...
And then he cuts her off. Like, she orders another drink and he's
I
like,
think
no.
I think she needed to be cut off.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were drinking, but she was like,
She had a lot of it, whatever it was.
yeah.
I
She's
think
like,
it was like
staring.
vodka lemon or something.
That's funny. It was clear. I know that.
Well,
I think it
there
was
a
Bacardi
lemon
and-
in it.
Just kidding.
You never know.
And the last thing she says before they cut out is like, "Why no sailors?" So she was paying attention.
Yeah, she was just trying to drink too.
Yeah, it was just.
I like her.
Yeah, she's cool.
Yeah, I do too.
I like her too.
Like, she seems like a genuine person.
Right.
Do you like her because she like tweets?
No.
No.
I mean, that's all.
She's a tweet liker, that's for sure.
That's
definitely.
That's just an added bonus, but no. Like, she just comes off as a,
She's
like she cares.
She cares, and she's real.
Right.
Yeah.
Honest.
So then it shows.
Her and Stone have good chemistry. As a work couple or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
As a team duo or.
He kind of. He's like she's like the straight man, and then he's like the goofy fuck. So it shows Stone calling his son, like they're kind of trying to hang out or whatever. Just leaves a message. So does this mean?
Do you know what his son's name is?
Yes.
What is it?
Do you think he's a Mets fan?
Yeah.
Because it's Gooden.
It's Dwight. His middle name's Dwight. Did you know that?
No.
What?
You asked me his name. I said his name, and then you told me his middle name.
What?
I don't know.
What does that matter?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know.
Why does it? Well, why does the Dwight matter?
Are you just fucking around?
You brought
I swear to God.
You brought it up for a reason. What is it?
I did, but then I confused myself.
Because you confused all of us, I think.
His kid's name is Gooden.
Yeah, I know.
So his name's Gooden Dwight Stone?
That's a terrible name.
Let me just check. Just chill.
He's going to check.
Oh, God.
So,
now he's going to see who made chicken nuggets.
You guys keep fucking talking. Robert C. Baker, you son of a bitch.
That's his whole name?
Robert C. Baker.
That's who made the fucking chicken nuggets.
Oh.
Yeah, I retained the information.
I thought it was
Ralph Kiner.
Oh, I was going to say Lou Gehrig.
It was Lou Gehrig Jr.
No, it was Roberto Clemente.
Yeah. Dwight Gooden Stone. It is. I fucking told you. I knew it was fucking Dwight Gooden Stone.
Well, you asked me his middle
name.
name.
If it's Dwight, that's his first name.
You just said first name. I said Gooden.
That's why I was confused, because I was looking at IMDb the other day, and I'm like, holy shit, his son's name's Dwight Gooden Stone.
You know what it is?
And then I meant to bring that up to you last episode because he was in it.
You know he has a brother. His name's Daryl Strawberry Stone.
Probably. Or
Jerome's like, who the fuck are you talking about?
He's a player. He used to play for the Mets.
He was my favorite player.
Dwight Gooden.
Stone's son?
Yes.
Yeah.
Huh.
So he clearly is a Mets fan. Was a Mets fan.
Right. So out in front of court, Box is like getting like some food off like a cart or whatever, and Stone walks up, and then Box tells him about
pushing the kid down the stairs.
Yeah, his name was Steven Diaz. So then, next scene, Stone has this like report from the school district and gives it to Chandra, and it's like it's another thing he lied about.
Yeah.
Almost like he seemed irritated and like.
Yeah, he's like
pissed off.
This
like,
kid, because
he told him not to lie.
I know. But I mean, would you tell him that?
Well, no, because
Like he's in there for
him,
being
you wouldn't think that
for
would matter.
murdering someone.
Right. No, yeah, no, you wouldn't even think of it, I don't think, because it's, to you, it has no connection.
Yeah, but to them, they're like, oh, he has a history of violence.
Right.
Which shows it's also another kind of good thing in a way for him, because it, like, he hasn't been in this situation before at all. You know what I mean? So, like, he didn't think to bring that up, because he doesn't think that his history of violence would be connected to that.
Right.
Because in his mind, he still didn't do it.
Right. So then Chandra goes and talks to him, like, it's like in a cell somewhere.
It was a little bit of a creepy scene, like.
Yeah, because like he tells what happened, his side, and basically he says he just pushed him. He wasn't sure why. Him and his brother had gotten beat up after 9/11. He said like in 5th grade.
Yeah.
But he did this in high school.
Oh, I didn't catch that.
And then he said that his dad had got jumped a couple times, and he just pushed him. The funny thing about it is like he's like, it was hard. And then they flash to her, and she's like, yeah, it wasn't that easy for me either. But she didn't push anyone down the stairs.
Yeah.
Like, she didn't say it that way, but it's kind of the way I took it.
Yeah, I was like, I had a tough time too, but I didn't
push anyone down the
hurt
stairs.
anybody about it.
And then he says, so then I could have killed her, right? And then she's like, no. So, like, she still believes in him.
Do you think Stone still believes that he didn't do it?
I bet he's
or
like
do you think
more
he's
50-50.
skeptical about it
I
still?
think he's a little skeptical.
I think he's skeptical, but he still cares for him, so he still wants to find out the story, and like, it's also good for him to figure this out too, you know?
Yeah.
But I do agree that he's like 50-50, you know, he's like very skeptical, especially because like he keeps figuring out all the lies.
Yeah, and I think he's just a skeptical person. Like, I don't think he's gonna buy a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, true.
You know?
He's also like and like, so do you think she noticed him doing the swallowing the stuff last episode?
I don't think she did.
Because it seemed like only he noticed.
Yeah.
So that's like one other thing he knows that she doesn't, that everybody else doesn't know too.
Right. So then the next scene, you got his little brother just spray painting all the lockers at school.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, well, so he's going to kill somebody too then. No, I was kidding. But, like, that was weird. It just shows him taking red spray paint.
Just, like, spraying all of them.
Yeah.
Did anything else come of that? I don't remember.
No,
that was it.
Yeah. I mean, didn't you think that was odd?
It was weird, but I think they were just kind of showing you another perspective of the people involved in the whole thing.
Right.
Like, I mean, that's his brother, you know? So, and I'm sure people are making fun of his brother at school and shit like that.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, remember that I showed him
Yeah.
he basically had to leave his other school because he...
Right. So now he's just, like, rebelling. Is the way... That's I mean, that's the only thing I saw it as was just like, oh, yeah, it's like, you know...
Yeah, I mean,
they're showing you different ways of how people cope.
It can only end bad for him, but it's not like he's thinking of that.
The mom and dad got more like jobs or whatever, and the brother still has to go to school.
Oh yeah, that comes up later. That was a little.
So he's
awkward.
just rebelling.
Right. Yeah, I mean that's what I saw too. I don't know. It seemed weird.
They just throw it in there. Then that's it.
Oh wait, let's have him spray paint some shit. Like,
I wonder if they'll just show us like next episode he'll do one other thing that's like
and then
he'll
fire. Nas gets found
innocent, then he's in jail. And the parents are like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you didn't get a job and pay for these fucking lawyers. So and then basically, so it's like the night before the trial, and it kind of just goes through what everybody's doing. From Stone to Chandra to Box to the DA, it kind of just goes through. And she's worried about, like, her opening statement. She ordered food. Dad brings it to her.
Yeah, which is funny because...
But when she opened that door, who do you think was going to be there?
I just thought it was going to be a random food guy and she was going to walk back in. I didn't think anything of it.
You didn't think that it was going to be the hearse guy? Because I feel like they set us up to fucking make us feel that.
I didn't think that at all.
I think I thought that the second time I watched it. Like, that could be the hearse guy. I get it, but I knew it wasn't.
I think it was just the way that they had the camera angle when she opened the door because they switched, and you could see like the dad's clothing, but it wasn't in focus. And then it shows their face. It shows her face, and she was like She got like wide-eyed, and it was like, oh no way, this motherfucker did not show up at her door
That's
to
just like,
fucking
yeah, I was right. And then it
to
wasn't him.
fucking
Yeah.
to kill her.
But so like when they show it's him, the dad, I was like, oh well, she might as well just take the food and not pay him because he's gonna give her the money right back. And
Yeah,
say,
like,
oh.
hey, I'm gonna tip you a lot, but I'm just gonna.
She's
You're
paying-
just gonna give me this
so when
tip
when
right
she goes to
back.
get
Well,
food,
that,
then
and
she
there's
comes
just
back and
another
then he just leaves
example
the
of
food
how
there.
she's a good person. Like she knows they're struggling. Like,
But the thing
Okay.
is that they're gonna have
doesn't-
to give her the money anyway,
Yeah,
so
I
it
don't-
won't matter.
It also shows that she's a little naive too.
Yeah, she was going to get him
You
more
know,
money, and then
Oh, I'm gonna give him some money because I feel bad. She doesn't think about they have to give her all her money.
right?
yeah.
You know.
So then he just leaves the food and walks away, which
Right.
makes sense. But if I was him, I'd be
Except
like, hey,
now-
don't order from here ever again because I'm trying to make money.
Well, and now he owes like $18.
Yeah, now he has
So
to
that was
pay.
stupid on his part.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I think it was a sign of respect towards her. Like, thank you so much for defending, trying to get my son off.
Oh, I didn't take it that way at all.
I took it as fuck.
I
I'm
did.
gonna have to give the money back.
I
Fuck
took it
her,
as
and
he
walks
was
away.
embarrassed and didn't want it.
Well, maybe embarrassment too, but I mean, you don't think that he was like I owe this woman my life. Like, she's trying to prove that my son did not murder someone.
Nope, never. It didn't even cross my mind.
I think
No,
yeah.
I can see that, but I didn't think of that. I thought because earlier I said that like, oh, she shouldn't pay him because
Yeah, no, I just think he was embarrassed. But I mean, maybe.
it could have been all together. He's like, oh, it's the money. It's like, oh, whatever. Like, she's doing.
But it
this for
doesn't
me
make any
anyway.
sense on why he would just. I mean,
Well, because it was just a rational decision.
they clearly don't have enough money to pay for a lawyer. Why would you give away food if you're a delivery driver? Because he just has to pay for it.
Well, I mean, any argument for anything is why would you do that? I mean, you know what I
Right.
mean? Like,
No, I know.
whether it's for respect or embarrassment, either way, you should still get at least the $18.
Right.
You know, I mean, defeats the purpose.
yeah.
Getting a job and then have to pay for the food.
But again, also because it's like again, it's a TV show, so it's like they're never like
Yeah.
you're not supposed to think that way.
Next episode, he's gonna get fired because he came up short.
That would be actually like, oh, never mind then. They're moving it back.
And then he puts Nas on.
They never show Dwayne Reed again, but they'll let us know
Yeah.
about that.
You know what's funny
That
about
still
that?
bugs the shit out of me. They never brought that back up.
It's
Has
funny.
it been 2 or 1?
It's been one episode.
Okay.
It's funny because I looked up. I usually look up IMDb. Like after the episode,
Right.
they actually show Dwayne Reed in episode 6.
See, I think you put a little too much into IMDb because they're not very consistent. Like, if I tried to find out, who's the guy? You know, the accountant at the end of this episode. What else he was in?
Ryan Mills.
He's not listed in the episode.
Yeah, well, the
Oh, yeah,
only reason I
like-
look it up is because I wanted to know the hearse driver's name instead of just calling him the hearse. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, I got
and
you.
then I was like, Dwayne Reed. I'm like, he wasn't fucking in this episode.
Well, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
they're
like for
relatively
example, me and Taylor, when we did our podcast, we're talking about Scream for a minute,
Mhm.
and I looked it up on IMDb, and a person that's in every single episode from season 1 to season 2 on IMDb, it says he's in like 12 episodes, but there's been like 24 episodes total in the show.
Right.
So like clearly they didn't update it or never added more to it.
Yeah, I mean, they get a lot of stuff right, but they do get a lot of things wrong, too.
Yeah. Although sometimes they spoil stuff. Like for I guess on Flash, for like 2 weeks before season 2 started, it said who Zoom was
Don't spoil
On
it
there.
for me.
like right in the like before the show even
I plan on
premiered.
watching the show this weekend.
Really?
Watching what?
Flash.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. But like for you, like imagine if you went on to look up something and it was before the show even premiered. They said who the bad guy was for the entire season.
So I can go find out who Zoom is? I
No,
guess I
it
could.
doesn't anymore. They took it off.
Oh.
That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
So Nas has a little gift from Freddie. It's his clothes. It's a white shirt and tie. Nas gives it back to him, says he doesn't want it. His mom's bringing him clothes.
And Freddie was like,
He probably should
Okay.
have worn that one.
Yeah, and Freddie's
your
like,
funeral.
yeah. He's like, she's going to bring you the wrong stuff.
But when you think like if
He-
he's giving it to me, he knows better. Or like
At
hell,
this
might-
point,
might as
and
well
at this
do it.
point, yeah.
It's the same thing with the jumpsuit. Like, he didn't want to wear it, and Freddie's like, look, like, put the fucking thing on. You'll thank me later.
Right.
Yeah.
And look how much it helped him.
Yeah, like,
Right,
You think
exactly.
you think for how much?
I was being a smart ass.
So, and what is the
you think how
deal
much that would,
with...
like he'd listen to him?
No, yeah. I mean, Freddie knows what's going on,
Yeah.
for sure.
But what's the deal with, like, Why can't you wear a colored shirt?
I have no
Yeah,
idea.
I didn't get his. Like, he said something about because the jury or like they won't see you as innocent anymore in blue. That didn't make sense to me.
No, it must just be a thing.
Yeah, I guess it is.
Because like if I saw him in a blue shirt, or
I thought he looked better
a
in a
white
blue shirt.
I did too. Like
Yeah.
I went, but like I went to think like, he's
like-
more innocent now that he's in a different color.
I like how Stone didn't even get the shirt all the way tucked in before the judge
Yeah.
walked in. It's like hanging out.
I thought it was funny because like everybody in there was like basically watching them change too.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. So Stone wakes up that morning, gets dressed, and puts shoes on.
Noticed that his
Yeah,
feet were
and
clear.
he's all excited. He goes and shows her, and she's like,
She
"Get away
was
from me!
like,
I'm trying to
"Dude."
practice."
Yeah. That was.
I was like,
bad.
wow, what a
I would have
bitch.
been the same way. I would have had to call everyone I know.
But like, I
Like,
can
you
wear
think-
shoes now.
You think I'm kidding? Like I guarantee I would
They
have
were
called.
nice shoes.
Well, like, but imagine not being able to
he's
wear
never
shoes
been
for
able
a
to
while,
wear them.
and then now you can.
What did you say?
He's never been able to wear them.
Oh, okay.
What do you think he
I
said?
thought he said he'll never be able to weigh them.
Wait,
And
oh.
I was like, oh, well, they
I
had it.
might have said that.
Wouldn't you be excited if like you couldn't wear shoes for a while?
Like
and
it,
then you had to do all that shit with your feet, and then you wake up
Here-
after drinking some Chinese juice and it's gone.
Chinese juice.
That's what it was.
Um,
It could have been Japanese juice, I guess. I don't know, something like
Or
that.
no, it was
Korean.
Chinatown. Yeah, I'd be excited. Who the fuck wouldn't be?
well, and then they show him opening up the box and pulling out the little papers to keep them like
Because
sturdy.
they're the shoes that he was looking at in the window that one
Right.
episode.
Yeah.
Right.
He's like, if I only had a brain. No.
If I.
Oh god, that's this singing.
So, the DA or the prosecution gets their opening statement. They basically, it kind of creeped me out for some reason. She's like, we're gonna go bit by bit how this cold, calculated, homicidal, maniac motherfucker. No, she didn't say all that, but
Hi,
like basically,
Agamuffin.
like they're gonna prove how he took her specifically, premeditated murder, and we know that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Like, we know it wasn't premeditated because she just fucking got in the taxi.
Well, maybe we don't know.
And maybe it was.
No, I know.
Dun, dun.
How do
No.
you know?
Because I fucking watched what happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but what if they took shit out? What if they don't show you after basketball practice
He
him
watches
talking
her.
to another friend saying,
Well,
hey,
it wouldn't make sense at all if it was.
No, it doesn't make any
Because
sense.
the other guys leave.
He
and
was
she just
fucking
jumps in.
lost. He had
Yeah.
to get the cop to get the guys out, and then he sees
Well, I feel
the
like
girl.
he would have been a little more smooth with it.
The
than, like-
only reason he took the girl is because she was hot. Like, it was none of that would have made sense.
Well, because he couldn't have predicted her getting into his taxi.
Right. Like, when he pulled up, oh, this is where she's going to get into my cab.
what
he
if
cased
Nas,
it-
what if Nas is working with the stepdad?
Oh,
That'll-
Jesus
oh.
Christ.
I think we should start a new show where we make Hess watch things and he just makes up theories about it.
Could you imagine?
I bet you people would watch that too.
I bet you they would.
I bet they would too. Fucking leave comments below. Fucking.
Let's do it.
Oh my
Make-
god.
Oh god.
What do we call it?
Theories with Hess. Get like some mystery music playing in the background.
Just every random fucking show you can that has a mystery. We could just watch Murder She Wrote. and he
or
could
even
try-
like random
try to
movies
figure
that
out
are
who
like
did it.
that.
Murder she wrote.
I don't think you would guess the right person.
I don't
Oh,
know.
I don't trust
he
that
could,
fucking
he could do like
Angela
live
Lansbury.
commentaries for some too, or like imagine him watching like movies that don't have like actual endings.
Oh,
He's like,
yeah.
"Oh, I know what happened," and like he'll give you a little bit of insight.
Like Sopranos.
Yeah,
And then I can make up what I think would happen.
yeah.
This is a brilliant idea, Jerome.
I think we should do it. At least like do like a couple of episodes of it, see how it goes.
Yeah, maybe like one. We'll try it out and then see how the feedback realms.
See how the feedback
Realms.
Ah!
So, anyways, dude, I take it you guys didn't feel that way because you just started talking about something
I
else.
don't remember what you said, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
if
said
heard
it.
you.
I thought it was weird. She makes it like he's cold and calculating, and they're going to prove that.
Oh,
Yeah,
no, I
we
didn't
know-
find that weird.
but I didn't think anything of it. But
Because that's
we
her
know,
job.
We know that didn't happen. But yeah, I just was like, oh, we're gonna prove he did it.
I just took it
Not
as, like,
weird.
that's her
I thought it
job.
was cold and like it was just like.
Well, because in her mind, that's what he did.
Right.
But she's wrong.
But
Yeah.
But the
Yeah,
thing
okay.
is she's.
But then
she's
Hess,
also.
Hess thinks she's right.
I think he was kidding.
Can you shut the fuck up so I can speak?
No, I'm not
She
gonna.
is,
I'm gonna keep talking now.
Trying to sway the jury early.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I mean that's what she's doing. She's putting precise words in her opening statement to get the jury thinking before they even find any evidence or hear anyone speak, that this guy is guilty in their heads.
Yeah, that's by showing them the before picture and the after picture and her whole thing. Yeah, but that's also her job to do that.
Right, and
that's what I said.
And I know that. I guess my point is that
it was very.
I thought it was
shitty and cold and ruthless and hagamuffin-ish.
Well, no,
but
it's not even. It's not. I don't even mean ruthless and cold. Maybe I don't know what I mean. It was eerie though that he's sitting there listening to her say all this shit.
Could you imagine his blood? Like my blood would be boiling.
What are you gonna do?
Right, that's what I mean. Like, that's why my blood would be boiling.
But
because I couldn't. I couldn't. You know what I mean?
What if he did? Okay, see the end of the show, he's stuck in prison.
Oh my god!
And Omar Little, he gets him.
You mean Freddy?
Whatever. He gets him to hire someone to kill everybody that was against him.
That'd be a cool ending, actually.
And it's just a half hour,
just fucking
extra
murder
of the show, people just dying.
Yeah, would it be sniper style or
all kind, people getting shanked,
every kind of so like a montage, a murder montage.
Yeah. Some people getting blown up, all kinds of shit.
Wow, that'd be pretty dope.
That's the thing I want.
Poisoned.
Well, I don't think that'll really happen.
That would be the fat prostitute buyer guy, Chris Christie.
Oh god,
you could poison him.
Yeah, he looked just like that guy too.
I look like that guy?
No, he said
did.
That.
Oh,
remember he said that, and he's like, I don't even know what he looks like.
Different color hair, you know.
Well, it's not like I see Chris Christie on a daily basis, so.
Now we're gonna send him pictures every day.
You talk like you do.
Wow. Okay.
You've brought him up twice now.
Yes.
So, anyways, I'm glad I brought
whatever
that
happened with that Dylan Mauser guy?
I don't know.
I heard he shit his pants.
Really?
Yeah.
We've talked about him, and you guys never told me whatever happened.
I don't know. Did you?
Nothing happened with it, actually.
Dylan Mauser?
I never got another message about it or text or anything.
Oh, okay.
So after she talks, and I was the only one who found it upsetting, I guess would be the word. Then Chandra gives her speech.
And I thought she knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, she kept it short and sweet.
That was the first, for a while, it seemed like she wasn't going to say anything, or just going to freeze up. And I was like, oh, that's not good for him at all.
Yeah,
and then
but then she did it, and it was really good.
Yeah,
and Stone looked like, that's my girl. Like, he looked proud, like a proud father who just watched his son get a base hit in T-ball or something.
Well, because he called her the night before and told her to keep it short and sweet.
Right.
Yeah. So, I mean, he is.
No, it's kind of cool to see that come to fruition.
Yeah, he was.
You know what I mean?
He had oh.
Yeah, she listened.
Right.
I do have a chance.
And I'm thinking a lot of people don't listen to him.
No.
Even though they probably should.
Yeah, and I think that...
give himself some advice.
I think by the end of this episode, that'll change.
This episode?
Or by the end of this series, limited miniseries.
Oh, God.
Every time, limited miniseries.
I think by the end of the limited miniseries, Stone will take... What's the cunt's name?
Hagamuffin?
No.
Oh, Allison Crowe?
Yeah, I think he's...
Who hasn't been in it in 3 episodes.
Yeah, I know.
So then Nas goes back to jail after court and does an 8-ball.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Well, Freddie convinces him.
Yeah, he really convinced him.
Yeah, he had to work hard.
He was like, hey, you want some? Yeah.
No, he didn't say yeah right away. He was like, no thanks. And then he asked him, he got all fucking philosophical. That made no sense.
He got all philosophical.
He got all philosophized, or whatever the fuck, however the fuck you say that. And was like, were you really happy on the outside with your life? And I'm like, dude, really, Freddie? Really? Do you not remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
I just thought it was like he was like convincing him like are you happy in here? Like you live a good life, right? Like you're protected, you have your own room. Were you really happy on the outside? So like when this scene told me in my head.
It's always
that was like the weirdest way to word that. It told me in my head.
What did it tell you in your head?
That Freddie is capable of committing the crime that he is on trial for?
Freddie or Nas?
Not Freddie. Nas.
Okay.
Oh, because I was confused.
For a second, I was like, wait a minute.
I was like, Freddie was in jail. He's got an alibi.
Wait, what?
So you think because Freddie talked to him, you think he's capable of killing her now? Is that what you're saying?
I guess I've always thought there's a small chance that Nas could have done it.
I think we've
talked
all
about
said
it. Yeah, we've talked about it previously. But, yeah, I think that percentage went up a little bit for me.
Really? From that conversation?
I can see that a little bit because he was so easily talked
Like, he was just easily persuaded. Like, for fuck's sake, dude. Like, you're on fucking trial for fucking murder that you say you did not do, but yet can't remember the fucking night that fucking went down. Like, you can't remember dick after you fucking stabbed her in the fucking hand with a fucking paring knife.
Paring knife?
Yeah, a paring knife. And now, all of a sudden,
apparently,
you're going to fucking start getting tattoos. You put sin on your goddamn knuckles. Sin! Any fucking other word. You could have put fuck. You could have put cunt. You could have put shit.
He could have put Haga muffin.
Yeah, but no, you put sin. And now, you're fucking smoking dope. You're smoking smack. Come on.
So
I don't think
I'll go back. I'll go back to what I said. This conversation made you think that? Because you just said all that other shit.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, like, for fuck's sake, everything adds up, man. And then one thing hits and the avalanche falls.
Well, no, I agree that like all the stuff adding up. I think he.
I mean, I get that he's trying to survive and that he's doing what he has to do to survive in prison, but I also feel like he's falling in the trap of he's like becoming comfortable in there.
Yeah, he's getting way too comfortable.
And like he's almost like enjoying it to the, like to the point where he's like, I don't really care if I fucking stay in prison or if I get off.
It seems like he's like, from what we've seen, he's better friends and like better treated in there than he would be outside of prison.
Maybe he's given up.
So it's possible.
That's kind of.
I mean, do you get anything like where I'm coming from there?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm not gonna.
I mean, not like that. You're like, yeah, I think you're right on.
No,
but I mean,
not at all.
Oh yeah, I see where you're coming from.
Understand?
I understand
drift?
a little bit. Yeah, he's doing some things that are fucking retarded.
And then we also
and
we also hearing about his backstory too of like
but
things.
You
else he's
started
done
this
that
conversation. If I'm, it was a long time ago, so bear with me. By saying Freddie talked him into it, and then you went on to all these how he's making all these bad decisions and stuff.
Well, I think what he
but
was
no one talked him into murdering.
Originally, when Freddie asked him if he denied, he said no.
You mean like the previous scene?
Or yeah, whenever he said no. The very first time, and then Freddie talked to him.
I mean, call me crazy. I guess if he gets caught, his trial would be over, or I don't know how that works. But on the other hand, who gives a fuck? He's in jail. He's in prison.
Right.
So he's smoking. As long as he doesn't fucking do anything too stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, if he's
swallowing
like
fucking.
But it's not like he's
tattooed on you or
pussy balls of cocaine.
He's not.
Pussy balls of cocaine.
He's not. I'm only talking about this scene where he's smoking the shit.
Okay.
I'm not talking about anything else, like how you said he talked him into this, but then you brought up every single thing he did.
What I think Hess was saying is that this scene made him realize that all that, and then he clicked on all the other things that now he thinks he did it.
Well, see, it's almost like the first episode. Okay? Everything he did that night just was like telling you in your head as a viewer, everything is pointing at this guy to be the murderer.
Yeah.
Like, and now, every little fucking thing he's done for the past fucking 2 episodes, it's like convincing me that he's
not an innocent kid.
Right.
And that he was capable of doing
like
that.
he lied about taking Adderall. I mean, I guess he just didn't divulge the information. Yeah. He didn't divulge the information of pushing the kid down the stairs.
He's getting a tattoo.
Shaved his head.
Crack.
Smoking the smack. I mean, come on. Like, it's just one thing after another.
Right, but none of that means you killed somebody.
No, and I'm not, like I said, but the percentage to me that I think he might have done it went up a few points.
It's showing another side of him that we didn't know, that like if we would have saw him doing all this stuff from the bat and then saw the first episode, we'd be like, oh, he maybe did kill her. Like,
probably.
Like, yeah,
maybe.
So
it'd be hard to show him in jail before he killed somebody.
Well,
but...
I'm not saying he did it in jail. I'm saying he's doing stuff like that out of jail.
See, I think I take it as he's kind of just like, at first I think he was trying to fit in or trying not to get killed or whatever, and now I think he's just like, I think I'm gonna be here a while. Everything's pointing against me. There's no way these people are gonna get me off.
So he's lost all hope. Is that what you're saying?
Not all hope, but
I mean,
I would
majority
say
of hope.
Majority of hope.
But I think
so. You think he's just smoking it just to like kind of escape and
yes,
get away from the grind of the trial and everything?
I don't know about the trial, but yeah.
Okay. Well, I just.
Yeah, I mean that's what I think.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, who knows? I mean, I guess, but like I didn't like when he started smoking that. I didn't think, oh, dude, he could have killed her then. Like that's just not what I thought.
I gotcha.
I mean, I don't think he should be smoking drugs in jail, but at least if you're gonna do it with Freddy, because at least you're a little protected.
That's true. I don't know if Freddy can save him from a drug test.
I don't think they test you for drugs in prison.
Well, no, but if you're doing a trial and other things go up, if it's possible.
I guess. I don't even remember where we're at now, do you?
We're talking about him doing drugs.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I meant what was next, like what happened. I guess he goes back to court, and then they're interviewing the cops, like the actual cops that pulled him
and the
over.
black one was, I think, a little too sassy for Box's liking. Did you get that feeling?
Oh,
like
no.
She went over the top a little bit?
Oh, you think so?
I think so.
I don't remember what.
I remember. See, I guess so like.
Because they show him and he was just.
No,
like,
yeah, they did show him, which I didn't.
He looked
I didn't
highly disappointed. Like, oh my god, what are you doing? Like, and I just related it back to when they wrote the police report, and he was like, "What are you trying to do? Convince him that you went to Harvard or something, or said something of that nature?" And he was like, "Just write the fucking report." Like,
yeah. See, I didn't get that. I mean, you could totally be right. I remember because what she says that he was inebriated. Then Chandra is like, I object, and they're like,
sustained.
There was nothing given. And then she goes, well, how did you know? And then she said something about like his eyes looking like something like cherries, and then like he blew up a tequila factory.
Yeah, he blew up a tequila factory. Yeah.
And then they flashed the box, and I took it as he's like, yeah, see, we could just tell he was drunk. But I didn't. I mean, you could be right. Like,
yeah, see, I didn't take it as that. I took it as like, oh my god, you're overselling it.
Because like everybody in the courtroom laughed.
Right.
Like it was so obvious that he was that drunk. So I took it as a good thing, not a bad thing. But you might be right, because I still think somehow Box is going to figure out something.
Wait, I think of all people, him and maybe even like him and Stone at some point together or something.
Yeah, because there's so many times where Stone is like, I'm figuring out what you should be figuring out.
Yeah. And
he's retired. I don't know.
Or like maybe, I don't know. Maybe he'll find somebody bring to Stone. Or
they've talked about how good he is so many times. Yeah. You know, so
I think that too.
Yeah.
Which I think it maybe will happen next episode, because I feel like if you're gonna find out anything like that major, they'll end the episode with like, oh my god, they know he's innocent, and then the next episode will be like them trying to prove it to the court and all that.
Right. So yeah, she drops that shit, and then they interviewed the cop that drove him to the station.
The black cop.
Yeah. And he mentioned that, like, he said, is she dead and all that other stuff. She did say, Shauna did say, is that something that someone who just killed somebody would ask? And then he brought up that he arrested some raper, and he wanted to go back to the scene of crime to get his car keys.
Yeah.
That kind of backfired on her, I thought, but, like, I don't know how much, like, it matters. You know what I mean?
To them, but
it was weird. I mean, like, everything. Nothing. It didn't seem like anything good happened for Nas in the courtroom.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Which I feel like they'll do that, and then they'll do it again a lot in the next episode up until they get some big evidence, or they're just going to keep on going and, like, he's not going to get off. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like if they do it, it'll be a last-minute thing that they show that he's off.
Yeah, I could see that. They're going to have to try to prove or cast doubt soon.
Yeah.
So, and then after the trial, there's more drugs and more tattoos.
Yeah.
But I saw something. I don't remember what I saw. I was on Twitter or something. I think it was because I clicked on the hashtag or clicked on that girl's likes to see if she's liking everybody else's.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody said the tattoo he got on him is the logo of, like, one of the production companies at the end. Like, if you look at the credits, it's their logo on his arm.
Oh, it was a wolf.
Yeah, they said it's whatever one of the logos is at the end. That's just what they put on him as, like, a little Easter egg. So it's, like, nothing, like, significant, I guess.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's not because he's a lone wolf in prison.
Well, maybe they played as that too.
Just kidding.
That's what I saw on there. I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting.
Do you remember last episode when Stone buys the Viagra in the bathroom?
Yeah.
That's the writer of the show that he buys the Viagra from.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool. Do you know the guy's name? Is it, like, Zalia or something? I don't remember. I shouldn't even have asked.
Are you fucking with me here?
No. He was just asking if you knew the writers.
I
thought it was. I was gonna say Richard Justice, but I don't think.
Here, you guys keep talking. I'll
Former Cleveland Indian.
Dick Justice?
Oh shit.
That's pretty funny. So after he does the drugs and gets his lone wolf, we come to Hess's favorite scene.
The fuck out of here, faggot.
Old Petey's blowing.
Jesus fucking. What's it? I don't know. What is the other guy's name?
I don't know the other guy's name. He's just the meat.
Jimmy Butler.
When I was Googling it right now, it says this Sunday's episode
Richard
is going to be
Price.
95 minutes long.
What?
Yeah.
Richard Price is the guy. The writer. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, so what did you think about Petey's blowjob ability?
He looked really ecstatic to be doing that.
You know what? It's funny. Earlier, it was a couple scenes before that, Petey's sitting there, and he always looks sad.
Oh, yeah, very, very
Yeah,
sad.
he really does.
I think we discussed that last week, and we had seen this already, but he just looks sad.
Do you think it's because he's sucking all his dick?
Yeah, I do. So, and the other dude is, like, staring at him, and Nas kind of looks, and then looks at him, and then like, looks down. So, like, and I think he just thought maybe he's, like, punking him or something, but, you know, like, Freddie, the reason they smuggled those drugs in is to protect him. So is that protecting him? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But like, I don't know. Maybe that's another thing. Like, oh, if you suck my dick, I'll protect you from the other people.
Maybe. I don't know. He brought the drugs in for Freddie.
But do you think Freddie knows?
For protection.
Although
no, Freddie doesn't know.
Yeah, I was just going to say.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't.
But you
so it's kind of like a side thing, like, don't tell.
It's yeah, it's a side blowjob.
Wow.
Well, yeah, the Jimmy Butler definitely doesn't want Freddie to know that.
He does look a little like Jimmy Butler.
He does.
Yeah. And then Nas goes to his cell and calls Chandra and tells her goodnight. That was odd. Do you think he has a little crush on her?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I thought
definitely.
that, like, for a while. But do you think she was a little creeped out by that?
Yes.
Do you think she'll bring that up to Stone?
No, I don't.
No.
She's going to keep it to herself? Like,
Yeah.
He said goodnight to me.
Maybe she liked him. I don't know. As long as he didn't murder anyone, she could like him, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then next scene, Nas is in the shower.
Real quick.
Wait,
Before we jump to the next scene.
Uh-huh.
I feel like Nas was watching that blowjob a little too long.
Oh, my God. He's like, now I got a theory. Nas is gay.
No, but, like, don't you think he was fucking staring for...
Well, I think he was surprised.
I think he was surprised, and he just smoked crack in the other room.
Yeah, so he was probably just phasing it. He probably saw, like...
Yeah. Which...
Jessica Love Hewitt blowing...
Is that Jennifer Love Hewitt's sister?
Yeah. Yeah.
Jessica Love Hewitt.
You know.
Usually sisters don't have the same middle name.
I guess in this case
they're very popular. They're very popular. They're very close together.
They're so
Are they Siamese twins?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
One came out 6 seconds after the other.
So they gave them the same
And they
middle
said,
name.
fuck it, Jessica and Jennifer.
So I'll go back to the shower scene. He's taking a shower.
Did you think Nas was gonna get butt fucked?
Yes, I did. I thought he was gonna shank him with his cock.
But he was so close to him. He probably did a little bit.
His cock hit his ass.
If that guy was hard, it would have slipped in a little bit, maybe.
I don't know.
He's black, so he probably has a big dick. Right?
Thanks, Hess.
I don't know.
Did you notice he wasn't wearing his shoes?
Oh no, I didn't even know they showed his feet.
They started off on his feet, and I said, "Where's his fucking shoes?" Apparently, he's so comfortable.
He's gotten comfortable.
Yeah.
He is very comfortable in prison. Almost too comfortable.
Well, no one's saying that he's not comfortable.
Right. No, I'm just saying, but like that's just another little sign. Like he's comfortable. Like he feels like he's protected.
Well, he is. Fuck, he turned on Ellen last week. You know you're protected when you can turn on Ellen.
But is he protected from Jimmy Butler?
Well, a little.
Like it almost feels like Jimmy Butler's planning on.
Can you stop calling him Jimmy Butler? I'm gonna fucking want him to start shooting threes or something.
Okay. Well, it almost feels like this guy is like trying to take over the reign of Freddie.
Well, I think he just got a little side blowjob, is what.
So do you think it'll...
Because I think Freddie will fuck him up if he finds out. We've already...
Why? Why would Freddie care if Petey's blowing him?
Well, because
we just went over that.
He's protecting Petey. He's doing stuff to save him.
That's why they brought the... So then
do you think that Nas is ever going to come out that guy is blowing him?
No, I don't think he's going to say a fucking word.
But well, he might, and then say, like, they killed that guy in prison. It just shows another thing that, like, Nas is closer to Freddie.
The guy's kind of his muscle, though, so I think Nas would be a little conflicted. Like, is he closer than me? Like, plus this guy's threatening him.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Like, when they beat up that other fucker, I'm sure that other guy had a lot to do with it.
It seems like Freddie and Nas are pretty close.
Yeah, they are. No, absolutely. I don't think they're as close as Nas thinks.
Well, probably not, no. I think that's part of Freddie's plan is to make it seem like that, though.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. He's playing him.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he cares a little, but not as much as Nas thinks.
Yeah.
So Stone wakes up, checks his phone, starts looking at all those pictures he took and the videos and stuff, and then sees the house. And then I guess it dawns on him that it's like a $10 million house.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, it's like a light bulb went off in his head, like...
Right.
Oh, fuck, this is an expensive house.
So... He finds out that the house is in probate, and then goes and visits a CPA who's like the dead mom's financial advisor.
Yeah.
And the guy basically closes the door and talks shit about the stepdad really easily.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah, he said he threatened him multiple times.
No, he did have him on video. He did threaten him with a subpoena and all that stuff, but the guy was more than happy.
Well, and Stone told him, like, oh, well, if you don't want to talk off the record, I guess I'll just have to go do it the old-fashioned way with a good old subpoena or something.
Now, obviously, I want the stepdad to be the killer.
Yeah, because he was in Boardwalk Empire.
Yeah, because I said it, like, yeah.
You said it, like, episode 2 of his podcast or something?
Yeah. But when I just watched this...
Mm-hmm.
You caught something?
What if like somehow this guy that's talking to her
is the murderer?
Yeah.
Because
like say
he controls all the money.
Well, kind of, not really. Because
I mean, he's in charge of it.
Yeah, but I mean, he doesn't get to keep it because you're in charge of it.
Yeah, but you don't think he knows how to launder that shit?
Yeah, but that's not laundering money.
I mean, you don't think he knows how to like take some?
You don't think the stepdad knows how much money there is there?
Who knows?
I guess my thinking is that he threw the stepdad under the bus.
He's trying to make it seem like the stepdad did it, but it was him.
Maybe.
I can see that.
And here's my theory. I mean, I hope that's
because also that guy, like, it's not like he's like a random person. Like we've seen him in things too, so it's not like he's a nobody. Also,
right. Well, and so they already had an argument. Like my thinking was, what if
at the funeral?
What if he kind of likes the victim?
Mm-hmm.
And then he saw her with Nas or something. I don't know.
Well, like he was coming over to hang out and saw that,
and then
freaking killed her.
and then he can blame it if it's not. But then there would be no reason for him to try to blow up the Nas case. Like if you killed somebody and someone's on trial for murder for it, you wouldn't be like, no, I think it's this guy.
Right.
Yeah.
So
unless,
I guess
unless
I'm
he has
talking myself out
unless
of it.
he has something against the dad that too, and he wants it to get flipped and so that it is the
but
dad.
I don't know. I was watching that and I was like, he did that really easily. Unless Stone is just that good that he can talk people.
Well,
into anything.
it could be partly also because like okay, you know how I said he wouldn't want to flip that. What if he's just giving him to the dad to distract them, so then they're not finding out anything else about Nas to make him innocent, while they're only finding out like the stuff against him.
Yeah, that's true.
And then the case, like that guy gets away with it. Until they find one thing that links that guy to the murder, probably.
Right.
I
don't know.
It could have been a thing like, hey, just go look over here.
It was definitely crossed my mind that he would seem to be giving up the information super quick.
Well, because also like if they're coming to talk to you and you killed somebody, you're gonna want to get them away from you. So like, why not go after that guy?
Well, but he wasn't even going to talk to him about it. He was talking about the stepdad from the get-go.
Yeah, but he still got to him though.
Yeah, that's true.
He still came to him and like that guy didn't want nothing to do with it if he was the killer, you know.
His name's like Ray Hawley or something.
I thought you were gonna say Donovan.
It's a crossover.
But no, I can see that's pretty interesting.
It says Adriana came to him when the mom died. The mom is 60 years old.
And how did he say how old the stepdad was?
No, but he's not 60. He's like in his 40s.
Mm-hmm. Well, I knew he was young. I just didn't know like.
He said, here's another thing that fucking. He said he's not getting the money over my dead body. That's what the.
Yeah, and then he's like,
and I was like,
so there's another one
I'm like
almost too obvious.
Yeah, yeah.
Like.
Yeah.
Hey, we're distracting you over here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Look over here.
And then the accountant guy goes, I guess he gets it all now.
Which would, again, put a
he
little
told
spark under their ass to go after that guy.
And then he told him he was kind of like a MILF hunter.
Gilf hunter.
Yeah, Gilf hunter, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and then
he's like a personal trainer. That was air quotes. And then he
personal trainer.
Do air quotes on an
he
audio
targets
podcast.
Old ladies.
Old ass ladies.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
And then at the end of the episode, it shows him working out an old lady.
Stone just kind of smiled and was like, "All right, I think I got something to run with."
Also, the guy
kind of disproves your theory, maybe.
A little bit,
I mean,
A
not
bit.
necessarily completely disproves it, but
well, obviously the guy doesn't like him.
right.
But also, maybe he knows that guy does like older women like that, so he's like, "Oh, see, if you follow him, you will find evidence that he does that."
Yeah,
and it's just another thing.
I mean, and that's the thing too. He says he has a history of violence. He said the guy scared the shit out of him once. Like it said,
I like.
He was a great witness for Stone. I hope that he's telling the truth, and that I was right and I had to kill her the whole time.
I hope you were wrong about that, but you were right about this one, and that it's the accountant guy.
It's not as good when it's the second time around.
Yeah, but I would like that ending more when he's like, oh, like all that stuff. I think that'd be cool. Then
that would be cool if he was like a conniving,
pissed off stepdad. That'd be neat.
Yeah.
But who knows? Well, I guess they do. But you know what I saw too. I don't remember what I saw it on, but it was the people who made the show. I don't know if they still haven't, but as of a couple weeks ago, no one has seen the finale, so they couldn't spoil it. Like no
of this,
no one knew. Even like people that I got to see like early copies to do reviews, no one's seen the finale. So
that's kind of cool.
Not even like the actors that were on
that's
it.
How it should be, though.
Yeah, which is weird,
especially in social media now.
Probably
I mean,
only like Nas and a couple like that. But like even I forgot her name. What's her name? The girl that's working with Stone.
Chandra.
Yeah, she doesn't even know how the show ends.
Good.
I
followed her
because she thinks she would be in it.
I followed her on Twitter.
But isn't that interesting that a lot of them don't know?
No, I think that's a good thing, and I think more shows should just because of the social media aspect.
Game of Thrones is like that.
Wait, they started doing like Walking Dead like that. They film episodes out of order now and do all kinds of secret shit.
Yeah, you have to because
I mean, don't know.
Last year, are you ever gonna watch Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I want to.
All right, never mind.
Last season was definitely my favorite.
I truly do. Like, I want to watch.
But you know how Walking Dead ended with like they're about to kill someone, and then it was like they didn't show who it was.
Mm-hmm.
They filmed a death scene for every single character on the show, so not even like the actors know they probably have an idea,
Right.
but they don't know especially because they film stuff out of order, and like some people there, some people aren't there. They don't know exactly who they
like
chose.
when they filmed Daryl, was he like on a tricycle getting run over by a van?
No, I don't think so.
He's like, I don't really think this happened, but
Walking Dead got a lot better when you stopped watching it.
that's good.
So I think you should stay away from it for a long time.
I have no problem.
I did quit watching Fear the Walking Dead because I couldn't handle that show anymore.
I don't even know. What is that?
It's a prequel to it.
Oh.
But it was, I don't know. You think it'd be way more interesting because it's like they're in L.A. with zombies outbreaking, but then quickly they just got to a boat, and there's a whole episode of them just on a boat in the ocean with no zombies.
I'm on a boat.
It's a zombie show. I was like, okay, I'm done with this. I can't watch that anymore.
That's actually a pretty smart move.
Well, yeah, it's smart, but it's
like,
boring for a TV show.
If there is a zombie apocalypse, go to the ocean or a lake, find boat.
The problem is getting to the boat. Usually there's not boats left in zombie apocalypse.
Right.
Well, especially like here,
did you play The Walking Dead season 1? That's that one guy wanted to find a boat the whole fucking time.
Which guy?
The guy that his kid died and then his wife killed him.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I think you end up killing him or something.
No, because he comes
I
back.
only played it twice.
He comes back in the second season.
Never played it.
Does he really?
Yeah.
Fuck, I hate that game. So anyways, that's our podcast. Hopefully, new episode Sunday of the night.
I was gonna say we're gonna record this Sunday.
Yeah, it is.
But so then we can be bam and get out a fresh episode. For
get it
2
out.
weeks.
Hit the door running.
Yeah. That'd be cool. We'll do
That'd be dope.
Last two episodes, like right when they come out, would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the title of this episode is Ordinary Death.
The next one coming up.
I saw that actually.
So
Jesus, where did that come from?
it's kind of like, makes you wonder.
I don't even know.
What do you think the name of this episode resembled?
What was the name of it again?
Samson and Delilah? There were no characters named Samson and Delilah,
well,
right?
I can't even think. I don't know.
Samson Delilah.
Maybe it's like a story. Is that a story?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe there's something. Well, obviously, there's probably something in that story that resembles something that happened in this.
When I wanted to look it up, but I don't want to find shit.
Oh, because there's spoilers in that.
Yeah, like not necessarily like a spoiler, but maybe something to be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not familiar with Samson and Delilah.
I don't know either.
There's that song, Hey There, Delilah.
I don't think that has to do with it.
You like this episode, correct? We all three
we all
this?
liked it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the lowest ranked one on.
Oh,
IMDb
really? That's surprising.
with an 8.6.
What did you vote it?
I didn't vote.
Oh, well, you really helped out.
Now you're part of the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you guys voted?
No.
I don't do that shit.
Well, although some would say us doing our podcast is giving it a positive review.
That's true. Some would say that.
Some might.
Ooh.
I don't know. Some.
Yeah.
I don't know their names.
All right, we in this motherfucker.
Yeah, I guess.
So wait now. So
you're an all-star.
You can go to
bam
therealplica.com and you can listen. You can listen to it there, or download it and listen to it later.
Yeah.
Is this correct?
Yeah, you could listen to it and download it. All you gotta do is go to therealplica.com, click on. There'll be up on the top. There's it says Plica for Mafia podcast stuff like that. Click on podcasts.
Okay.
And the past 4 episodes are on there, so now there'll be 5, including this one.
Oh, okay, cool.
You could listen and download them, and then also we're gonna put the episodes on there first.
Oh, so they're gonna go
so if you go
exclusively to therealplica.com.
Yeah, before I upload them
for a day or two or something like that.
On anything else, it'll be on therealplica.com first.
Okay, cool.
So that's a kind of little bonus.
So go check out therealplica.com, especially if you're anticipating this episode dropping. It will be on therealplica.com first.
Yeah, so if you want to hear any Talking TV, Nick and Josh, or anything like that, should be on there first.
Yeah. That's cool to know.
And then also, if you don't want to listen on there, you can listen to it on Spreaker and iTunes.
That's a new one, dude. I've not heard of iTowns.
You go to Towns just for podcasts. Now you can listen to it on Spreaker, iTunes, YouTube. That's about it. Everything's just Plico or Talking TV with Nick and Josh.
Right.
And I believe that's it.
I think so. Are you guys maybe what do you think is gonna pop off in this next episode, episode 7?
I feel like by the end, I'm hoping that most of the people will be either on Oz's side that he's innocent, or we'll find out evidence that he's guilty, one or the other. by the end of the episode.
So you're looking for a verdict, one way or the other.
Yeah, and I think like the final episode will be like the conclusion of everything.
You think there's going to be a verdict?
Well, no, but I'm hoping that like say like
No, I get what you're
the
saying.
people involved.
You
know.
want, okay. What about you, Nick?
I think we'll find out who the killer is.
Yeah,
Like definitively?
Yeah, this next episode.
Okay, all right.
Especially now that you told me it's 90 minutes.
95 minutes.
That's.
Watch out.
Which I was looking because I thought it'd be like the final episode, but it says this Sunday episode 7 of 8 will be 95 minutes long. So I'm wondering if like 8 will be also or not.
Probably.
Yeah, I would think
Which
so.
that'd be pretty cool. Then
I mean, that's like watching a movie.
Yeah,
you know what I
pretty
mean?
much.
Like,
Yeah.
that's a movie length. That's cool though. That's exciting.
Yes, because like
Hopefully
some
it's
shit's gonna
not
go down
like-
if they make it. Like with the Game of Thrones, you hear it's a 95-minute episode, you're like, oh god, people are gonna die.
Yeah.
So like
Fuck
it
yeah.
should be a really good episode.
Well, this episode's named Ordinary Death, so
Yeah, maybe that
I
guy,
don't- I
maybe
don't know what that
maybe the
means,
killer
though.
just goes on a
somebody's
rampage.
gonna die.
What, someone's going to, like, take a shit and then die? Like, is that an ordinary?
No, I don't think so.
What's an ordinary death?
I don't know. It's getting shot or something.
Maybe the hearse guy dies and then someone paints his nails.
Do you want me
Oh my
to?
God.
What did you think when the hearse guy dripped the red nail polish? Did you notice that?
I did.
It was like a metaphor for blood.
Probably that he's a fucking killer.
Yeah. So
Wait, you know, that's it. We didn't get to your theory. What's your theory?
oh yeah, you never said your theory. Yeah, we
Yeah,
just
hold on. The
forgot about
podcast
that.
is not over. We
Yeah.
got to hear.
You
No,
gotta hear Hess's
I
theory.
was just gonna leave it alone.
No,
say-
not
my-
now. You're not, motherfucker.
My theory is that the stepfather, I think his name is Don. Pretty sure his name is Don. Hired the hearse driver to murder Andrea.
Can you mark this
Mark it?
or something so we can play this back?
Yeah.
Like next
We'll
week.
end the podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you
So-
think that's?
I
what
mean, it's just a theory. It's not like I'm sold on it, but it's a theory that's running through my head. Like, I could see it. Because if you think about it, okay, it's a win-win for both. Don, the stepfather, okay, did not like her, Andrea, so
Yeah.
she's dead. Oh, and by the way, he gets the $10 million or whatever, all the money, okay?
do you think he'd give some to the hearse driver?
And
You better if he's gonna hire him.
and the hearse driver was, if he was hired by Don,
Which
got paid,
wasn't.
hush,
Okay.
got paid from him, and oh, by the way, also works at a morgue where it's another dead body that he gets paid again. So it's like a win-win for both of the people.
What's funny is she's already been buried and shit. So like, did they use that guy?
I don't
I
think
didn't.
so.
They didn't show him at the funeral
Well, why would he go to the funeral?
because he was sad.
Yeah, but we don't know. You never know.
What do you think if it was important to the story? They'd show, oh, this guy did that too.
And
then
then-
they'd
Yeah,
go
but
back
what
to
if
it.
they...
And the fact that they've
But
never
see,
showed the
here's
two
the thing.
together.
What
Yeah.
if they go back, okay, like episode 8 or whatever, okay,
Yeah.
and then they show you that same scene, but they show you a different camera angle from like the other side of the park or cemetery, and it's panned back, and you see the hearse driver.
Why,
the one
why
by
would
accident
why
was
would he
changed.
be at the funeral though?
He's got yeah, his body's already there.
Like he did it,
They
like
put-
he's
they
admiring
put-
his work.
I don't know if I agree with that one.
Hey, I'm just saying, it's just a theory. It popped in my head, and I was like, wow, I could see that actually happening.
It seems like you just took the two people.
Again,
that-
I want to repeat. We should do a show called Theories of Hess, so that people can listen to his theories.
I'm totally down.
no, but like
we need
it's-
to we need to
Comment
schedule like
below or tweet any of us. Our Twitter handles are in the
description.
description. If you're watching on YouTube, comment below. What show would you like me to watch
or movie.
or movie would you like me to watch and give you? But how would I do a movie?
Well, you just watch it, then you could because like say,
But
well,
that wouldn't be a
no,
theory.
no, but it'd have to be a movie that like is open ended.
Oh, okay. So comment below or tweet us or whatever.
You know, I just thought of something.
Here we go.
What?
What if the stepdad, hired
Mm-hmm.
the hearse driver? Okay,
Uh-huh.
but the hearse driver was
A billy goat?
busy because he had like another
Overbooked?
body. Yeah.
Yeah, and he hired the CPA, right?
No, he hired Dwayne Reed.
Ooh.
It just blew your fucking
What if
mind.
Dwayne Reed is the hearse driver's like brother?
There you go. He helped him out.
and that's why he ran.
So, is there anyone else that looked halfway guilty during this episode? Because we could throw them in there too.
Maybe that guy that was.
I literally think you just took two guys who you think, that could be.
Maybe
one of
that
them.
guy. That
they did it together.
Maybe the guy that was blowing someone was involved.
Petey did it.
Yeah, he was blowing.
Yeah. Anyways,
the
go check out therealplika.com.
Hey, we're still talking theories.
No, you're not.
Talking theories with Nick.
You're called.
That could be the show.
Yeah.
Talking theories with Nick and Josh.
You're tongue fucking my asshole right now.
Oh.
So yeah, thanks for listening, and realplika.com. Go give it a listen. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoy bringing it to you. And we're going to talk to you here probably in a few days.
Yeah.
For episode 7. Signing off. This is Talking TV with Nick and Josh. I'm Josh.
I'm Nick.
I'm Jerome.
Have a good one.